Beautiful, wonderful people. It's another day to be in the land of the living. For that, we give God praise. Let me start off by saying, as soon as my Facebook family come on, beautiful Facebook family, it's another day to be in the land of the living. For that, we give God praise. Starting off with saying, Jesus is my everything, and He will always be. It's all I know. It's all I want to know. With that being said, this is part one, life lessons and blessings. As I began to reflect yesterday on my life, I thought about some things that made me laugh. God, look where you brought me from. And that's for somebody else. Be proud of how much you are and how far, let me say this again, how far you have came. When the world said that you probably would be nothing, God said not so. God said not so. If you still striving, know that God is with you because of your heart's desire. God judges a man by his heart. Life lessons and life blessings. When I speak to my young people, and I'm honestly say this, I be in grocery stores and I will see the young people in the grocery store, and I have had them to walk up to me, man, you so beautiful, and they talking about the inside beautiful. They talking about the inside beautiful, cause I don't do them fads, all that expensive job, man. I might put on $10 and think I'm all right, cause I'm confident with who I am, always have been. With that being said, I see them in the grocery store and I look at them sometimes. They be with their little girlfriend and, whatever the case is. And I pass them, hi, darling. Hi, baby. Hey, how you doing, ma'am? How you doing, ma'am? I'll tell you the truth. I have not walked by one and said, how you doing, baby? And they didn't speak back. Because I'm not making you think that we equal. I've been here before you. My son to this day, he's still saying the same thing. OG. I be saying, boy, say mama. Say mama. That has passed. Yeah, OG. He's not going to stop saying it, so let him have that little bit. I'm just saying. But, this is a different time and a different space. It is time. Somebody, I know so many people got 1,300 views on it. Saw me speak with the sheriff. I find him to be a kind man. I find him to be a kind man. I really do. And the Pam doing it like that, it's something that I see, in him as a human being, not the title that he holds. And I was laughing to myself yesterday. He's saying, I want you to, at least sit down and talk with the Chief Gunther. And I smiled. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's going to take time to get to that point. It's going to take time to get to that point. Because I just see so much that our sheriff, Richard Coleman, is doing in Savannah. And I, too, promote that. Because I see him go to those that are bereaved. I see him, make sure he talk to the homeless. I've seen this man do this before I even put him on my channel. I've seen him do it. And that's the kind of God's heart. Because with the kind of title he holds, he don't have to talk to nobody. I'm just saying. He don't. But he's out of his communities. He's going to different churches. He's certainly been to my church, and he's not a person that you can't talk to. And we respect that. Even my husband respects that. My husband is a different breed from me. He ain't with all that. But, this is my mission. So nobody don't get that twisted. It's not about Luther Houston. This is about Pamela Houston, the wife. I see where there is need for change in that. If I can have some type of input. Because I want my babies to be 62. I want to see them get 62. I don't want to see them. And I told y'all, I'm only going to spit this to help my children out there. I don't want to see you go to that chain gang. I don't want to see you do it, baby. See, because to do hardcore chain gang time is a different breed, is a different thing. You see. And that's what I did. 11 years, hardcore. I didn't step out of character. Matter of fact, my name was Miss Pam in the chain gang. I can see anybody that been in there with me, they'll tell you that. I became the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, because I decided to follow the Savior. I decided to follow him. I didn't call home asking nobody for nothing. I didn't make, matter of fact, it would take a lot for me to even make a phone call to see what you're doing in Savannah, because I don't care. I'm doing time right now. I'm doing time. And I don't want to see my babies go to that. So many, not only myself, my mother was 97 years old, and I'm not going to go into it about who I offended. That's not even important right now, but that's the family that I knew, So that means the little money I had by the first year, it was gone. It was gone. So I held my head up. I used what the state had, 3 hearts in a cart. But you got to have a strong mentality to do that. So that's why I get on him. That's why I spit this. And the chain gang has gotten worse. The chain gang has gotten worse. How do I know? Know some people that's in there. I'm just saying, it's gotten worse. If you ain't gonna have nobody to send you no money, Cash App, PayPal, whatever they're doing now, if you ain't got that, you're doomed. And now they don't feed you but 2 times a day and a pack out. I'm just saying. So I say all that to say this. I don't want my babies to have to go. I'm not talking about my children or my grandchildren, because I'm praying for them constantly. I pray for them constantly. I keep the blood over them. I keep the blood over them. I do. I keep the blood over them. Whether I see them or not, I keep the blood over them. Sometimes I call them name by name. I start counting them on my finger. This one, that one, that one, this one, that one, that one, that one. Jesus cover them. Jesus cover them. Because I'm not exempt from nothing. I'm not exempt. Life lessons and life blessings have taught me to be this way. When the world was spitting, oh, she ain't gonna live past 30. God had a plan all the time. He had a plan all the time. So to those that are out there saying, you ain't gonna be nothing. Yes, you is. That ain't what God say. Because he the one made you. I don't care if you're still sipping and tipping, smoking and toking, drinking and sinking, lying and dying. God is able. Did those things. Life lessons and life blessings. You know, many are called, but few are chosen. He created us in his own image. I believe that. I don't believe God make junk. We become junk collectors. I keep my heart clear. I keep my heart and I keep my peace. It's not that I don't love people. I do. I do. I do. But I don't have time for foolishness. I don't. I don't care what title you hold, what position you in. Don't have time for it. It breaks my peace. It makes me go to thinking all kind of things that I shouldn't think. Okay? I'm enjoying a quiet evening alone with the Lubu, my Lubu, and my Jesus. That's more than enough for me. I'm happy with myself. And when you fall in love with yourself, it's a total different feeling. You can like yourself all day long. I'm talking about put on Gucci, Prada, or whatever you wearing now, whatever the fad is now, whatever. Making them people rich off their name brand, whatever you wearing. Whatever make your boat float, you know. But until you fall in love with you, it's a total different feeling. I used to have that love where, oh God, I want my children, oh God. And don't get me wrong now. Don't you get me wrong. I love that 3-piece. I don't care how mad they make me. They can make me mad on a Monday and call me on Monday night. What's the matter? What's wrong? Because that's what God allowed me to bring into this world. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. As a mother, oh yeah. Oh baby. And 2 of them, I spit it to a rapper like them. I don't have to worry about the baby that much, but the 2 of them, I spit it to a rapper like them. Ain't no sense in me lying because I'm a real mother. I'm a real mother. And I'm always be a goddamn chief, and they gonna always be a goddamn and respect it. Respect it. I ain't your friend. I don't got no darn 45, 34, and 30-year-old friends. I don't. Just don't. I respect them as adults. I'm gonna listen to what you got to say, but I will not tolerate disrespect, because if it wasn't no me, it would never be no you. That's the bottom line. I ain't got time for no foolishness in my older days, man. I got my 8 more days to the promise. This year, God blessed me to be 63. 7 more to the promise. And it appears that God has stopped time. He's preserving me. Our old-time acquaintance shot me a thing, made me smile. He said, it seemed like you look like you're getting younger. I said, boy, look at God. Look at God. Whatever you go through, whatever you've been through, I want y'all to know tonight, God is able. God is able. As I get ready to proceed with the second book, I'm going to put the first one in there as well. It's about the first part of my life. The second one is going to end on a spiritual note where I'm at now. I can't say nothing but thank you. I have done more things with my life than the average person have done in a lifetime. And it's all God. It's all God. I don't take it for granted. You know, the only thing I ask God to keep me going and keep me safe. But my house is in order. When I keep saying that, y'all, my house is in order. Down to my obituary is wrote out. Whenever that day come, Daddy, I'm ready. Because guess what? I going to see him. I going to see him. Not that I'm rushing it now. Don't get me wrong. Or not that anything, nobody has told me anything is wrong with my body. My house is in order, though. It's in order. And that's the way it should be. The way I keep my earthly house here. In order. I like order. So with that being said, we still got a ways to go, trusting the Father every day, trusting him all the way. Ain't got nobody else to lean on him. I love the little boo, but the little boo ain't my everything. God is. God makes a way for him to go to work. God gives him strength to go to work, to take care of his child. No, he's not my everything. It's God. It's God all the way. The more and more I stick with him, the more and more I love him, even through the adverse situation. Somebody's out there sick today. And I just want to take this time, just a moment in time, just to pray for you. Spirit of the living God, I just want to thank you tonight. Thank you that you healing bodies. Almighty Jehovah Rapha, the great healer. Somebody needs comfort tonight, God. We ask that you just comfort them tonight. God, somebody needs a financial blessing, Daddy. Hear their cry right now, God. See about them right now, God. Almighty Jehovah Jireh, Elohim, Yahshua. Oh, Daddy, you're more than enough. And we want to praise you. We adore you. We thank you, my young people. 23rd Psalm, as David said, the Lord is Pamela Shepherd. Make it personal. Make it personal. Didn't know many scriptures when I was young, but I had got that 23rd Psalms. I can spit it like a rapper now. So with that being said, life lessons and life blessings. Choose which one you want. They both come hand in hand. Lessons bring blessings. With that being said, guys, y'all know my motto. I'd rather reach for that moon and miss than aim for the gun and make it. To your own self, you better keep staying true. You can't be false for any man, a night or a day, if you keep it real with you. Yesterday, history. Tomorrow, mystery. We ain't got nothing but Monday. What you gonna do with it? Live, love, laugh, pray, trust. Know that God is able. Nothing never gonna come to a sleeper but a dream. Stay woke. Facebook family, love you guys. Bye-bye. YouTube family, love you guys. Bye-bye.